Hi guys, my name is Amanda, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about working in e-commerce like eBay, Mercari, selling things online through Facebook Marketplace, and turning this into a business. If you're watching this video, you are either being hired to work for me personally, or you're just watching it on my YouTube channel as a way to learn how to run your own e-commerce business. This is the very first video in this series. I have other videos on how working in an eBay store or selling stuff online can help you specifically gain freedom in employment, running your own business for money. But this video is going to show you exactly how I do it, as if you are being trained, or possibly if you are watching this, you are being trained. So, the very first thing I would show anybody is the easiest thing to sell would be magazines and books. That is the reason why Amazon started with magazine and books, is because it's very easy. The profit margins aren't high if you're reselling books, but if you're sourcing books from places where you can get books free because people just give them away, well, then that's like thrift stores or friends that are just throwing their books away. Well, then that's total profit for you. If you have an option to get magazines and you sell them online, that's total profit for you. So that's how I like to start and recommend that other people start, is go around your house and collect all the books you're no longer reading, or go and ask your friends if they have any extra books that they're no longer reading, and then start listing them online. Today, I am going to list some magazines. Now, if you're working for me, you will, and this is your first couple of days, you will receive a big box of something, whatever I want you to sell. And if it's magazines, it'll look something like this. Oh, it's really heavy. This is a box of magazines. So you're going to get a bunch of them. Later on, you'll get things like this, which is a box of clothes. Clothes being one of the hardest and most difficult things to sell. They require a lot. But we'll work up to that. First, we're going to start with the magazines or books, whatever you have. Specifically on selling on Mercari. eBay is probably harder and more detailed to sell on. Amazon is super hard and have a lot of regulations. Facebook Marketplace is okay, but they require you to meet up with them. Or you can also ship things, but books don't really do very good on Facebook Marketplace. I think the best place to sell books and the easiest way to list is on Mercari. So get you a Mercari account. And if you're working for me, then I have either given you a phone you can use. It will probably be this one. It has a Mercari app. That's the M. All right, here's my account. You can see right here that I have an account balance of $9,810 as far as my earnings go. I've sold 876 items. That is in the lifetime. You can do the math. It's about $13 to $16 per item there. Mercari is like 95% automated, so it's very easy to use. It's very easy to deal with. It's not always fair because, like I said, it is 90% automated, so Sometimes you can get the short end of the stick as a seller or as a buyer. But they advertise a ton, so all your stuff is seen by a lot of people. So it's easy to make money on there. The listing process is very easy, and once you get the hang of it, you can make a ton of money. So I made $11,683. This is for all time. Let's just look at the last year. In the last year, I've made $3,329.55. That is my revenue. My profit was $2,742.48. You can see that right there. They take probably about the same as eBay. I'd say about 13%. You have to give to the selling agency. And I've sold 251 items this year. So you can make some decent money. So what we'll do is we will go to the Mercari app, and when you open the app, if you have an account, you need to make an account, and I will give you a link. It'll be down in the comments or in the description. You might have to look around for it. But if you don't already have an account, I'll give you a link. I think I get $20 when you sign up with my referral code. So if you do want to open an account, you can do that. But if you're working for me, you'll have access to my account and my passwords. And when you open it up, it'll look like this. And as you can see, I have a lot here of magazines, a Coach keychain, and some shower curtains or curtains are the first or the last things I've listed. So you can list anything. If you're working for me, I would recommend that you go look through my currently listed items so you can get an idea of what I expect. If you're selling magazines right now, that means you're getting paid the least amount. When you move up to higher, more detailed items, then I will pay you more. And so, as you can see here, these are my listed items. They're very easy to access. Take a look at them and get an idea about what I expect. As a photographer myself, I don't want no shitty pictures. Pictures sell things. So you have to do good at taking photos, and you will learn how to do that as you go along. So this magazine right here, we're going to look at it. These, like I said, are the easiest things to sell. This is Architectural Digest. I get these magazines for free. So I list them. This is what you will do here is you will click the blue button right there that says list this item. It says take up to 12 photos. I recommend that you take at least 8 photos, 6 to 8 photos. Like, you need to take a lot of photos. What I usually do is take the photos ahead of time, because if you try to take them in the app, you have to take them one at a time. But if you take them ahead of time on your camera, then you can just upload them. So what you definitely need is a photo of the cover. And I would recommend that you find a very nice, whoa, lights. I would recommend that you find a very nice background for that. If you're working for me, I will give you one. You can get a piece of fabric. You can get a rug. This is a rug. Whatever you use, just make sure it's clean and bright or white. So you take your photo, and it's going to look something like this. So you need to not take it super close. You need to have some room around the edges, because whatever company you're working with will crop it. So you can click use photo, and as you can see, you probably can't see, but it's already cropped for you right there. So you want to take photos of all, like maybe 4 or 5 items inside. If this, for the magazines, you're just going to take random photos. You're going to open the book, take a couple of photos. Possibly take photos of the, like, most important articles, I guess, or pictures. But what I will say is that I want you to do these fast. These do not have to be done great. So the faster, the better. The more you do, the more money you'll make. So that's the way that goes. So take a couple of photos. You want to take photos of the cover as well as take a photo of the contents page. You may have to dig to find it. Here it is. Contents. Take a photo of it. So that everyone can see what's in this magazine. This one is on 2 pages, so I'm going to take both of them. Then you're going to create a title and a description. The title is going to be, the very first thing is going to be the cover, the person, whatever they're called, I don't know, but the piece featuring the people that it features, right? So that, for this magazine, is Chrissy Teigen and John Legend. Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, Architectural Digest magazine. Then you're going to finish your title by putting any other important keywords. The title is where you put keywords. So this magazine is about homes in LA. So you can put that. Tastemakers around the world. You can put that. This doesn't really have much on the outside, so I would go look in the contents, and I would read the description, the contents in the description, like this. September 2023 Architectural Digest magazine. John Legend and Chrissy Teigen craft a luminous, loving family home in Beverly Hills. Happy place in an idyllic retreat in Connecticut. The fashion home of model Williams Winnie Harlow in a West Village townhouse, Love Shack Fancy founder brings her vision to life. International designer Laura Gonzalez. So this honestly wasn't a very good example because it's Architectural Digest, so it's not like like a Women's Day magazine has a clear cover model here, which is Dr. Jill Biden. And in the case of that, you would read, into your description, the extraordinary strength of Dr. Jill Biden. So it would go like Women's Day, September 2023, featuring Dr. Jill Biden. And then you would say, a reason to get out of bed every morning. Why we can't stop grilling pizza. How to use scent to level up productivity. Learn how to stretch and change your life. Plus horoscope, mind, health, and beauty. So you really just need to kind of sum up what's in it, take a couple of photos, and list it. Once you've done that, you have your description here. Maybe put some space. So if you read it in there, you don't have any white space, you need to put some space. So architectural magazine. Make sure it doesn't have any grammatical errors. So the way people find this on Google is when they're searching for Dr. Jill Biden, then Google will pull it from Mercari and show it in Google Shopping. But what if they're searching for Joe Biden's wife? Well, you didn't put that in your description, so they will not see your magazine. So you want to put that in the description. You want to write it in there somewhere. If you get too out of control and start writing things like Ralph Lauren, because she has a Ralph Lauren sweater on, or if you just make up fake things that have nothing to do with this, they will strike your description and remove it from the platform. But if you put things like Jill Biden, Joe Biden's wife, or the First Lady, these things are okay. Such as this magazine with Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, if you put, R&B recording artist, piano player, that's okay as well. And those things are keywords that we would put in the description in order to sell the magazine so that Google can find it and show it to other people. So once we have our magazine listed, our date of the magazine, and our description with our keywords, we're going to put our category, and then we're going to put our brand, condition. Magazines that I am giving you are new. If your magazine's old, list it as used, however you want. Then we're going to ship it. We're going to work on our shipping. For the shipping, I want you to, I know that these magazines are usually £1. And these lightweight magazines like this that are smaller are usually £0.5. But if you don't know that, you need a scale. And the best thing to do until you learn things like that is to weigh it. And if you work for me, I will give you a scale. So you're going to list these with a scale that I give you. And then you're going to set your price. So you can set your price many different ways. You can base your price on what you paid for it. You can base your price on market value. You can base your price on what you want to get from it and what you think you'll get for it. For me, if it's somebody that's well known that I think is gonna sell, like Kim Kardashian, or somebody that's hot, Cardi B or Zendaya. Here I've got one for Zendaya. It's a very thick magazine. I would probably sell it for a lot. But if it's not a specific person, like this Women's Day right here, Jill Biden, she's not selling many magazines. So I'll list it as $6. So you'll set your price. This one, the Architectural Digest, tend to sell a little bit better than the just as a whole. So I'll list it as $7. Chrissy Teigen's, like, nobody's running out to get her stuff, but she's still better than Dr. Jill Biden. Now, in most other things that I list, I will do some price checking. But I have been listing magazines for long enough to know how to do that. And you will learn as well. So once you do that, you either list the item, or if you're working for me in the beginning, instead of listing the item, you will just save it as a draft so that I can check it. So let's try one more thing. Let's do a household item. The next thing that you'll start selling is household items. And here we have a eco-friendly dog poop bag holder. So you will do the same thing. You will click the list an item button right here. You will take photos of it. I want you to take good photos. I don't want you to have any shadows. If you use the flash, I don't want you to have any white spots where the flash hits it. I need you to look at your photos and make sure they look good. Don't put your hands or feet in there. Make sure there's adequate space behind it. Make sure everything is visible and can be seen. So we're going to take some photos here. I can see shadows in there, so I want to use the flash. Now this photo has something yellow in the background. I'm going to crop that out by hitting the crop button here. Edit, and then I'm going to crop it out. You can do this. Move it around till you get it how you want it. Remember, leave a little bit of space around the edges because they're going to crop it for you, auto crop it. That's only in the profile pic. So this is what it looks like. I'm happy with that. You want to get another photo of the words so that people can see the words better. Here you can see my hand. So I'm going to crop it out. I don't want people to see my hand. I want people to see the words. Since I want them to see the words, I'm going to make it bigger so that they can see the words. Good. Then I'm going to take one more of the back. that has some certifications because it's eco-friendly and whatnot. So if it has some selling points, you want to take photos of that. Here I took a photo, as you can see, but I don't know if you can see it, but over here is a little piece of hair in the photo. Not acceptable. So I'm going to take another photo. I'll blow the hair off. I have dogs and cats, so that makes it hard. There's always hair. So here you can see it's kind of sideways so that it like looks eye-catching. And there's my photos for this. I've got 4 photos. People can see them. I'm going to write a description. Earth-rated eco-friendly bags. 15 bags. Lavender scent. Easy to clean, waterproof strap, secure cap locking mechanism, hands-free bag, carrying features designed to fit any style, any leash. Okay, that's my description. It tells you what it is. But it doesn't say anything about a bag holder, so you want to include that. It's earth-rated eco-friendly bags and holder. And then you want to put things like includes 15 bags lavender scent. It put that it was S-E-N-T, so we got to change that to S-C-E-N-T. And then see the description right there? It's in paragraph form. I want to make it easier, bullet form, so I'm going to put it like this. So it'll look like that, right? That's easier to read. Takes another second, but hands-free bag carrying feature, not features. Sometimes you have to reread it. Whenever you use the speaker button or microphone button, whatever that thing is, it puts commas in everywhere. So you got to go back and take all the commas. Or add commas, whatever. Anyway, you want it to look good. You want it to sound good. You got to make sure there's no errors in it. Don't do a sloppy job. So now that you have a description, you need to put in your title. Oh my gosh, I'm sitting on my foot. Okay. We're almost done, guys. Put in your title. The title is going to be keywords. So it's going to be dog poop bags, eco-friendly bags and holder, waste, It's green, right? So you want to put that at green. Green. Dog poop bag. Eco-friendly waste bag. You might need to look it up. If you don't know any keywords, maybe you need to look it up and try to find keywords for it. I've been doing this a long time, so I don't generally look it up anymore, but another word would be pet supplies. Let's see, lavender. So they're scented. Lavender scented. So another selling point for them is that they are eco-friendly. So you can put that in there. Eco-friendly. So far our title is eco-friendly green dog poop bag, waste bags, pet supplies. And that's 38 out of 80. I want you to try to fill it up. Use all that space because that is how Google finds you. And once you do that, you're going to select the brand. This brand is Earth rated. It's not in here. So you can add it. And then condition is brand new. When an item is brand new, it can also be given as a gift. I like to put that in the title. So we'll go back up to the title and we'll put that. Pet supplies, gift. Right now we're at 74 out of 80. We need dog waste bags, dog supplies, pet supplies. So we're going to set our price. Like I said, you can choose to set your price, however, market rate for this, or you can go, that means you can go look it up and find out what it costs, or you can set it based on what you paid for it. I know what I paid for this, so I'm going to set it at $6. We're going to do that. We're going to weigh it, see what it weighs, and save it as a draft. Or if you're doing it at home, list it. And that is the very first video on how to list things, how to sell online. And this has been a tutorial on how to sell magazines on Mercari. Feel free to ask me any questions down in the comments below. Thanks for watching and have a great day.